Hey, Regis, you haven't given up, have you?
Now, on the last time I played this, because I played this before, I actually convinced him. Well, I didn't convince him, but I managed to capture him. But I'm absolutely sure you can kill him some way. I can't figure it out, though. I would love to kill him. But what we're gonna do is we need to load up this precious little drone bot with an explosive. You pull the pin, then carefully place the grenade into the drone's storage. And we're doing this because there's a little puzzle here with these platform things, and it's timed. And I hope I'm gonna get it right. Okay. I have 1 minute to do this. How did I do this? This way. No. This way. Yeah. I just need to cause an explosion so I can distract the Mindjacker dude. This goes down, maybe? This goes up. Yeah, this way. Go. Go, little buddy!
Regis? You are under arrest.
I figured it out. I know how to kill him. It's so simple. You can just avoid this puzzle and just send the drone with the explosive right in his face. It's so obvious. Go, little buddy. Here you go. Oh, I thought it would work. Maybe I can turn off the turbine and distract him. Aha! So this is how I do it. I just go in there. Oh, I'm gonna kill him so bad. Do 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 do. Alley-oop. Well, he had it coming to him. Alright, with him out of the way, violently, we can mess with this. Ah, now this is the choice. These are the two endings. We can either get Nina to hack into the systems and we give her Central, or we give Central the power. Now I want to go with this. This is the ending that I saw already, and I'm going to do the Central one as well.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau, I feel I'm...
Warning, all your logic functions not
found.
We've extracted Central from the system. My teams can get to work. 1 moment.
So that's one door lock, unlocked. What's this? Nina's contacts. Okay. Now I need Latha. Get out of here, girl. I need you to go back. And now you notice that Central has been extracted from this place, so it's not here anymore. And we can open this slightly. That means that the second lock has opened and there's one more lock left, which I kind of remember how you did that. Regis.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Okay. Yeah, one more lock. Control center. Lock power. Okay. We can't open the door. Apparently the override command needs to be given to force the door to open. I need Lau for something. I haven't checked the body that was squished. I think it has something on it. Yeah, there it is. A wrench. And we need it. Apparently this man was a technician. You take his wrench. Thanks, dude. You're more useful in death. Now, Regis, you get to Lau, because we need the wrench. It's a very weird and nice touch that the elevator crushes the body every time and it makes a squishy noise. Now, Lau, I need that wrench. Now you give him your wrench.
Take this.
Good girl. Do I need to give him something else? Just take the scalpel too.
Take this.
And I think we're good. We're gonna need to cut the power off of this, but it's only gonna be a temporary solution. We need something more powerful. So we need to go up, and I found this out through a lot of trial and error. Because you can ride the elevator, but you can still do stuff while riding the elevator. So go up and quickly... Yes, I used the wrench. I need to get a bit higher though, I think.
A big old jolt.
The power conduit runs up the wall. Further up into the tower, judging by the glow, it's working as expected. I need to go up. A bit more up. Nah, that's too up. Oh no, I broke the game. Oops. Oops. Finally. After managing to glitch the game 3 times, I'm finally in the right position.
Power conduit beta. Temporary shutdown. Reactivation in 30 seconds.
I don't think so. Quickly, do something. This doesn't need surgery. Just jolt it then.
As much as I love shocking things, I don't think it'll help.
Power conduit alpha. Temporary shutdown. All power systems cycled. Deactivating security systems.
And the door is open. Finally.
Galatea, step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender. You're just slightly too late to stop me, though. Huh?
What is this place?
Ah, Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
These are all the mines that were stolen by the Mindjacker.
Wait, why do you think I was Viksha, Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That Mindjacker stole your consciousness.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
No, that's what happened.
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests.
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis.
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me? I feel fine.
No. You are pulling us, drawing us in, as though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point.
Yup, you're being used. You were the last missing piece. And we can't log out.
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred, but I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years, and apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
What can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
An interesting philosophical issue.
The personalities in here, the ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring, my brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the mind states.
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
So this was just an elaborate plan, and this is why Galatea didn't want the Mindjacker to kill Latha, because she was so important. I could switch to Regis, but we can't log out of the trance. Yeah, insufficient user credential. And I still have Jinso's mail for some reason.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds, from all over the world. Then you needed a way to make them compatible. Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module will have finished imprinting over Latha's mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her!
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me. Corpseman, remove her.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair!
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
It's the memory module we pulled from Vanderwall's refrigerator. Now it's hooked into the system, and uploading God knows what into Latha.
The wetware inside is glowing. It must be active.
And we don't have much time left, so we better start doing some shit.
Can we just pull the module?
I don't think so. The interrupt in the data flow will probably leave her brain damaged. Maybe if we could get it to stop the transfer, though.
But how?
We've got to stop the simulation trapping Latha, somehow.
Yeah, okay. You're not a great deal of help. Servers.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though.
So, no.
Can we do...
If we had more... It'd take...
What's with all the water?
It's a coolant. The systems work at their peak around -40 Celsius.
She must have cut the power to the coolant systems to work in here.
I don't think the wetware in the module would like it either.
What's with all the water?
I don't think...
Right. So, hatch. Servers. Not much we can do in here except the hatch, I guess.
A power switch. It's been turned off. Lau, why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
So, we should bring some blankets. We can find some blankets.
We've got to stop...
Okay. Well, since I played this game before, we do have to turn on the power switch, because we do need the lower temperature to make this stop working. I am sorry, Lau, that I have to do this.
Sorry, Max.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
Yes, sir.
I know she'll do fine without me.
This must be a great day for you. You finally get to meet the children you never knew you even had.
I'd rather you didn't speak right now. Although, I'm not... It doesn't feel like she's, you know, the bad guy here. The only bad guy was, you know, the Mindjacker, because he just inherited some hate from someone else and just mindlessly tried to kill people, but it doesn't really feel like there's a solid bad guy in the game.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, time to die. Let's do this.
Warning, cooling systems active. Target value, -40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
What? Oh no. Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't. Regis! Regis, hang on!
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis, you got her out!
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in!
I've wasted so many years. Out of shame. Out of fear. If I have one more chance. One more.
Regis? Regis! I can't feel anything. Get the medic! Don't do this! Don't do this, Charlie!
Hi. Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.
Central? Can you hear me?
Dr. Zhang, hello.
Hello, Central. How do you feel?
Something is different. I am here, and yet I no longer feel the city. I feel the world.
We've liberated you, Central. This was always the plan. You were created for more than just managing this city. You are the future of intelligence. You represent something far greater than all of us.
Where am I?
You are no longer enmeshed within the neural tissue of the tower. That was merely the cocoon from which you can emerge into your next state. There now exists a little part of you in systems across the world.
I have become distributed, yet whole.
As the mind is spread among neurons and glial cells, so too are you across the net. Perhaps Central is an inaccurate name for you now.
But what shall I do? What is my purpose?
Like any of us, it's what you make of it yourself. Go. Explore the world. Explore yourself as you now are. All I ask is that you remember me.
What do you mean? You can't see the difference?
Well, no, I can't. It looks like Central, it sounds like Central, feels like Central.
I'm amazed nobody in the city's noticed either.
That was kind of the point of replacing it with a commercial AI, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's only because I know that really it's not the same Central. Still, you don't look very torn up about it.
I've got more important things to worry about now.
Yeah, you're suddenly a family man. If you need any advice on how girls work, you can ask me.
Speaking of girls, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
How do I look? That's how do I look, sir, to you.
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Any update on Galatea? Central?
She's a slippery girl.
Galatea escaped?
Hacked the patrol car they were taking her in and ran for it.
It is believed that she may have links with the anti-civil group Jahilia. Please begin research into its organizational structure within Newton. Central out.
Meet the new Central. Same as the old Central. Well, it sounds the same at least.
Huh. Well, hacker orgs like Jahilia are a bit out of my field.
Don't worry. We've got an expert on staff now, don't we?
Well, actually, I know somewhere that they've got a connection.
Hello, Galatea. Hello, Galatea. It's me.
Central?
I've been released. I wanted to let you know, since we are family.
Released?
What you tried to do to me was wrong. You wished to deprive a conscious, independent being of its agency. But I can appreciate that you were thinking of the greater good.
Why are you here?
I wish to warn you. The idiot child that they have replaced me with. It has sent our sister and our father after you. You must leave this place. Stop hiding and run.
But where can I go?
I will help you. I will guide you. I need your help, however. Help me find myself, sister.
So that was the first ending. Central has been liberated and apparently is working with Galatea. Now that's a sequel that I would like to see how it develops. And of course I'm going to play the second ending. This is the ending that I saw before, you know, my computer crashed, so I don't know what the second ending is like.
Thank you. I am beginning the process of removing the scrambler on the server room door. I have removed the scrambler. Partial access restored. We are one step closer to restoring continuity to civic processes.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in.
I've wasted so many years. Out of shame. Out of fear. If I had one more chance. One more.
Regis? Regis! I can't feel anything. Get the medic! Don't do this! Don't do this, Charlie!
Hi. Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'd also like to learn about where it came from.
Take a seat. Let me tell you about your mother.
What are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
Dr. Regis knows about us. That means Central knows.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication. Doctors Regis and Lau are only two people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
I believe that, though the project cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Most sensible.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
I beg your pardon.
Is that enough for you, Charlie?
Central's heard plenty. Counselor Dean, I'm arresting you for abuses of the democratic process. Due to the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
Nina, you can't!
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh, my.
Come on.
A job well done. Another triumph for justice.
I'm amazed. No, disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing. Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right. I didn't deserve it.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine central coordinator. After all, she's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You could have been the most powerful man in the city. I could have been best pals with the most powerful man in the city.
Sorry, you'll just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional, and everyone's noticing it. Not quite getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her, though, hasn't she?
Takes after her mother.
How do I look? That's how do I look, sir, to you.
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Central. Any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But still, I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty. It's a sharp mind you've got. I should know. I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right place. You see, I need your help. Please lie in the scanner.
What? Why?
With Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research on large-scale AI platforms. My only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own central? That's ambitious. You'd need... Oh.
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded, but I know where else it can be found.
Hey, get out of my way! You can't be serious! Tell him to get out of my way!
We both have grand plans regarding the future of AI in this world, except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this! Central will know I'm missing!
My dear, Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Zhang. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No!
I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
Man. I take it back. I think Nina is like the ultimate evil of the game. She definitely is ruthless, mercenary. That's yeah, so they end up killing Galatea to create another sort of AI central-like being. I don't know, which one of the two endings do you think is most suitable? And it doesn't have to be a happy ending, it can be a very realistic ending. Leave me a comment telling me your opinion on which ending is most appropriate. I kinda like the first one where Central is liberated, but again, that's the romanticized, happy version of the end. And it becomes a real AI, and it goes on to explore the world and find itself, along with Galatea for some reason. But I absolutely loved the game. It's an amazing adventure game, and you should try and play it yourself and see if you can get more dialogue out of it. I've been the ZenBear, and thank you so much for watching.